Hi everyone, good morning. It's Edith Kerneman from Breastfeeding Inc. I just wanted to give you a little something to think about whenever we talk to new parents. We have to remember that moms are often feeling a little bit, questioning, hey, am I going to have enough milk and am I going to be okay? And the last thing that we as healthcare professionals want to do is undermine the mother's confidence. I had a call from a family this morning, and a new baby just born. It's a first baby for these parents, and so excited for them. And yet, here's the crazy thing. The lactation specialist sent the mother home with some sugar water. Now, you might think, well, that's not so bad. And the lactation specialist said, hey, use this sugar water just in case you need it, just to get baby going a little bit. And I'll tell you, that does two things. One, it kind of says to the mother, hey, yeah, things are probably going to be okay, but just in case they're not okay, because likely for you, they're not going to go as normal babies should. And that's a problem, because normally, why should we ever need help? It's kind of like saying, I'm not sure your child's going to walk. I know your child, it's probably going to be fine, but take this little baby cane just in case your child has difficulty walking, and then you have something like a little bit of a cane or a crutch. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like putting that idea in their head from the first place that their body is not adequate and not going to do what it's got to do. Trust your body. It's made to do this. It's definitely made to be able to feed the baby, and baby's made to be able to feed and to last. So almost for sure it's going to be okay. But I want to give you one other reason why that's kind of not the best idea. And put it this way, think of it this way, and I really hate comparing breastfeeding and milking a cow, but I think in this situation that kind of comparison is going to be a little bit helpful. So think of it this way. If you've got milk coming out in the bucket and all of a sudden it stops flowing, well, are you going to sit there and go, I think we've got to tickle this bucket. I think we've got to put some ice in this bucket. Or I think we got to really wake this bucket up, and maybe we'll throw a little bit of sugar water in there to wake up the bucket. Doesn't that sound a little silly? It's not really the bucket's fault, is it? The bucket's the one receiving the milk. What about squeezing the udder, the teat of the cow, to get more milk out? Now there's a difference. Now there's what's going to make all the difference in the world, because now what's going to happen is we're going to have more milk coming out into baby, and that is going to wake baby up. So babies respond to flow. They're not the ones who initiate it. They actually respond to the flow. The flow, if the flow goes well with the breastfeeding, so if the milk is flowing well, the baby's going to drink. If the milk stops flowing, the baby's forced to just suck. Sure, they love to suck. They get comfort from sucking, but they would much rather drink and suck. So be really careful when we're trying to give these kind of band-aid solutions. What are we saying to mom? Maybe your body's not good enough. What are we saying about the baby? Maybe your baby's going to have a problem. And what else are we doing? Well, we're actually giving the wrong solution that doesn't actually help the problem at all. So when in doubt, don't tickle the bucket. Don't squeeze the bucket. Don't give the bucket anything. Do something, get that milk moving. Okay? Have a great day. Hope that helps.